let's go.
People always ask me, they say, Jade, I want to invest in Miami, but what's the best investment? Well, I have one answer for you right now. Today is June 30th, so it's almost the second half of 2025. So if you haven't purchased your investment property in Miami, now is the time. By far the best return you can make, in my opinion, I'm not selling you a security, but the best return you can make is on a pre-construction project. Now, in Miami, it seems like there's one every which way, every direction you look, there's a new building, a new condo, a new plan. But the trick is not only to find a pre-construction project, but also to find the one that's going to make you the most money. Now, everybody loves money, so I'm going to tell you what that is. For me, Jade, it is Faena. Faena Residences Brickell is going to be something different. So Faena Residences is going to be right here behind me. You see this red wrapping? Going to be 2 towers, 406 units, 67 stories, right Sterling? 67? 67? 68, I'm sorry. 68 stories high. That is extremely high. If you look at this tower, lofty over here, that right now is on the 17th floor, just to give you perspective, right? So imagine that times a little bit of math, like 5. Okay, so that is going to be how tall these 2 towers are going to be. They're going to be connected by a cultural bridge in the middle that is going to have programmings and shows and art and music, and it's going to bring a different kind of life to this area. Over here is the Miami River Walk, and this is going to go all the way to Brickell City Center. Come and walk it with me. So you're going to say, Jade, but how is this an investment? How am I going to make a return, right? Isn't that what you're going to say, Sterling? Okay, well, I will tell you. I am standing on the Miami River Walk, and if you shoot down that way, Sterling's the camera woman, and the other way, you see that this is a path that you can run on. No, but this is going to connect all the way down. So Hyatt is going to be building 3 towers here, and it's going to connect all the way to where the Whole Foods is downtown. So anyway, Faena Residences, 2 towers, 406 residences in total right now. We're just about at July 2025. They're starting at $1.317 million for a 1-bedroom. Why do I love this project? I mean, it is extremely hard to put into words. The only thing I could tell you is to come and see it, because once you see the level of detail that is just in the sales gallery alone, they have an entire center here just for materials, so you can feel and touch and understand the quality that's going into this residence. It is quality that we do not see here in Miami, so I love that, number one. Number 2, it's on the water, right? You're in Miami, so you want to be on the water. This ain't New York, baby. I mean, New York is actually on the water, but this is Miami, this is tropics. You want to be on the water, and not only are you on the water, but you have your own boat right here that you can book as a residence. And all this stuff is great, but you're like, Jade, you're not telling me the ROI, what's the investment? Now, all of this stuff is baked, in my opinion, into the return that you'll make once those doors are open, because people here in Miami pay a premium for doors open. For the newest building, you want to be in the newest building, the new kid on the block, right? Even if you want to rent, you want to be in the newest building and the least expensive apartment. That is very common in Miami. We see that. So in order to get the highest return, you want to be, can we pause there? Okay, so what do we have here? We have a river walk. You're on the water. You are right there is Brickell City Center, which actually just sold, fun fact, for $512 million from Swire and Swire is the one doing Mandarin Oriental on Brickell Key, to Simon. So if you know, like Simon Malls, it's a big name. They just bought Brickell City Center. I think it was last week, actually. So $512 million, and you are right across from it. And on that side, you are also going to have a river walk mirroring this one, so you can jog all over the place if you're like me. So you're on the water. You are in Brickell. Technically, you're in downtown, right? But this area, if you look between those trees to my right, to your left, that's the highway. So it's way faster to get on the highway from here than say if you're in a building like Reach Your Rides in Brickell City Center. So easy access to the highway, to the airport, all that jazz. Right across from Brickell, you're on the water. Alan Faena is involved. If you don't know what that is, putting it into words is so difficult. Just go to the Faena in Miami Beach because it's hard to explain, but once you see it, the magic, the aura, the detail, you will understand why it's a great investment.
The Real Madrid stayed there.
The what?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid stayed there, according to Sterling. I think that's great. I have no idea what that means, but if you're a soccer fan, then obviously you need to buy here. So right now you have no studios in this project. This ain't for little chickens, eh? So you got 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3, 4, penthouse, whatever the heck you want, right? But starting price today is 1.37 million, and this project is going to be complete, estimated 2029, so only 4 years. 2029 sounds very far away, but I'm telling you, from previous relationships, 4 years goes by very quickly. We are halfway through 2025 already, so this is estimated 2029. It is going to be an icon in Miami. The location is great. You're close enough to Brickell City Center, but far enough away to breathe. You're on the water. You have Alan Faena. You have Fortune, who's involved in the development. You have Shabab, who's a cultural spaces. I mean, but when people hear me say cultural spaces, they're like, what the heck does that mean? If you go to the Faena show in Miami Beach, you're gonna understand why that's a big deal. You're gonna have 2 pools, gym, sauna, I mean, all of that crazy stuff. My favorite thing about the building, other than it being Faena, is, well, the quality of the appliances, but also you're in this area here is gated, and it's one of the only gated neighborhoods. Well, it's the only gated neighborhood of condo buildings in Brickell, but condo buildings, plural, but I love it has an extra element of safety to the area, and it makes it just feel a little more secure, which is something that everybody likes in a city. I love that. I love the water. The finish is top notch. I love that there's a pool on the Cultural Bridge, which infinity pool, which means you're gonna get sun all the time, and we love sun in Miami. And it's just a really, really, really cool project. Come with me, and we're gonna peek over the fence because I don't have the code. But you can just see if this is the level of detail that they're doing to their sales center. Imagina the real thing. Oh, wait, did it just open or was it just me? Look, OMG. Wait, God, is that you? Oh, okay, I think they're cleaning it. So this here, they're gonna have events here. There's a sunken living room here, and this guy's gonna definitely come and yell at us. But if we can just peek in, you can see the level of detail. That's the boat there. That is going to be the main sales center. They have a bar there, and they're gonna have events here. And all of that will go to speaking in, and they have a parrilla. Oh shoot, we're gonna yell that. All of that goes into understanding the brand of Faena. And look how close we are. Just to the end of the Brickell River. This guy is going to come and yell at us. Okay, so he's super nice, and we're gonna do a super 30-second tour, so run around me. Come, you gotta run! Sterling is not running, but this is where the events are. Okay, she wants quality here. But here is where the parrillas, or barbecues, for our English speakers are gonna be. You have check that out, booze, cruise, tiki hut coming by the boat here in Faena. I mean, come on guys, this is one of the 3 sales centers. They're going to convert these, the storefronts into restaurants once the project is complete, which is also really cool. You don't really need to go far away. If you want to go to dinner, you just need to go downstairs. So, renter restrictions, we're talking about 6 months, twice a year. I mean, this is a luxurious building. This is not short-term, this is not Airbnb. This is high-end for people that understand quality and want that in Miami. I know that it's missing, and they want to be on the water, baby. Come on. In Faena Residences Brickell, just shoot me a message at Jade Kalbacher. We're going to put it on the screen below, or an email if you're old-fashioned, jade.kalbacher@compass.com, or give me a call and we'll get you in a unit.